One final check with Kevin Wild, who's out at Parramatta tonight, where Barry O'Farrell is expected to hold a victory party as he becomes the 43rd Premier of New South Wales. Kevin.
Well, Pete, I'm joined now by Mark Neeham, the State Director of the Liberal Party. Is it too early for congratulations, Mark?
I think it is right now. We still need to give it another half an hour before we call some seats, but the indications are very good.
You're doing a lot of smiling. Your supporters are cheering.
We started this campaign 4 years ago. We united the party. Barry O'Farrell led from the front and has run a very disciplined and focused campaign, delivering real change for the voters of New South Wales.
The other side of the story is that Labor has imploded. Infighting, scandal, corruption, they've done you a lot of favours as well.
It is 16 years of lies, failure, scandals and broken promises. We have offered real change. We have made accountability a centrepiece of our election campaign, accountability of Labor's 16 years in office, but also to hold us account when we are in government.
Are you surprised with the size of the swing?
The swing is looking very healthy. I say give it another half an hour. It's not uniform, but it's very positive at this stage.
Any surprise?
Look, we're looking at seats across the whole state. No seat that we have targeted, we have taken resources out of. We've continued fighting all the way up to 6 o'clock tonight. So from Western Sydney to the Central Coast, all the way down to the Illawarra, we continue to fight till 6 o'clock.
And here in Parramatta, the first time you've recorded a win in 23 years, you're on track for it. You must be pretty happy.
Well, to win tonight, we need to break all records. It would only be the third time the Liberal Party has won from opposition. It would take the biggest swing we've ever recorded and the biggest number of seats we've ever recorded. So the task was enormous. We knew we had to focus, and Barry O'Farrell has done an outstanding job as our leader.
Now, a lot of it is to do to Barry O'Farrell. When do you think he's going to come into the room? Because it'll be a hero's welcome.
Well, look, we're still counting votes in a lot of these seats. Our volunteers are still out working, scrutineering in a lot of these seats. Barry has his own electorate count going on. He'll be here later on.
You'll win that.
He'll win, Ku-ring-gai, we hope. We've got fingers crossed.
And look, he's going to win the election, mate. Come on.
It looks at this stage he will, but in terms of number of seats, I wouldn't like to predict at this stage.
But when Labor says they might end up with 13 to 19, you still don't think that?
I think we need to give it another half an hour before we make those sort of calls.
But you'd be happy if they were ended up with a rump of seats like that?
Well, look, what this election is about is holding Labor to account for 16 years of failure. And if that's what the public have done, that's what the public have delivered their verdict on Labor's 16 years in office.
Well, Pete, Mark Neeham there. Look, I think we know what the result's going to be, but he's choosing his words carefully because the boss of the Liberal Party, Barry O'Farrell, is obviously waiting for Christina Keneally to concede before he'll come here, and it will be a hero's welcome. Back to you, Pete.
Kevin Wild, our state political reporter, thank you. Stay with us. You're watching 9 Special 2011 election coverage. We'll be back to